All right, I'm going to try something a little different today. I know because some people have said I need to have more stuff going on audio-wise, and every time I try to put something on TV or music, I get blocked due to copyright stuff. So I figured I would try to just explain what I'm hitting and what I'm using for this round. So I'm actually going to play a course that I haven't been to this specific course, but I've been to other Paiute. I think it was their Sun Mountain course that I played a bunch of years ago. They had just aerated the green, so they advised us not to play it. The course was beautiful, so I assume that the Snow Mountain one is probably beautiful as well. So it's my first time loading it up, so it's going to take a minute. If anybody's wondering, my hitting area, I'm about 9 feet from the screen. I have two stance mats that are from HD Golf. I used to have the soft strike mat, but it was not my favorite. A little too forgiving, so I've tried multiple mats since. I have two CCEs. This big mat in front's an old CCE. I also have a hitting strip over there that I use on occasion. I find it's the best one as far as making you a better ball striker, but not necessarily good on the joints. So recently bought a Holy Grail to give that a try, and I'm not a fan of it. It's just too forgiving. It does penalize a little bit on fat shots, but it's still a little bit too forgiving for my take. Just I have a feeling it's too much like the soft strike. The one I got back in here is Easy T. I've used this strip for about a year. It's starting to wear down. I just actually ordered another strip from a guy on the GSPro page, Facebook page, as well as the Discord. One of the same guys that designs a lot of the more fun courses that I think people can subscribe to his channel. I'll be using the Easy T because I'll be finally getting to play real golf soon, and I want to have at least a somewhat of a decent swing, hitting off something a little bit more realistic. So this is again Paiute Snow Mountain, and I'm not going to adjust the settings. I'm just going to play. I may not film the whole round either. I have not taken any practice swings yet, so. And for anybody interested in the clubs, I alternate between driver and a 5-wood off the tee. I don't carry a 3-wood anymore since I moved to the TaylorMade Stealth. The 5-wood basically was giving me distances of my 3-wood, so that came out, and now I'm trying to find a gap to fill for my 220 to 230 club, because this is generally a 240 club for me when I'm swinging well. So this is just a 5-wood. No practice swings yet. Get up. So this is not my favorite distance. I'd rather actually be a full sand wedge. For me, is about 110, 112. These little pitch shots. I do carry a lob wedge, but I'm terrible with it. So, but let's see how I can do from this awkward yardage. This needs to sit. Yeah, I kept the greens on normal, so they play pretty hard. If you've noticed on GSPro, I'm gonna putt this. My putter is a 1980s Spalding TP Mills putter that I got from one of my club pros when I was a kid. He gave it to me to try because I was having putting issues, and I went out and played the best round of my life with it, so he never got it back, and I've played it ever since. And that was me misreading the 2 degrees right. I've tried to find, I have several copies of this one, but the specific weighting of this model or this specific one that was made just fits me perfectly. So, but I think I own 4 other TPM 10s, which are the left-hand model from the 80s. All right, so 381. I am going to dial down the saturation on this. This just for me on my screen is very colorful, and I think I'm going to maybe increase the shadows, decrease that. That doesn't really do much. Bloom strength. It's not really doing anything. So I'll just leave it like this for now. So this is one of those odd par 4s, decent length, but if I hit my driver well, it's really no good landing area, so we're going to hit the 5-wood again. A little bit more of a draw on that than I wanted. Sit. So yeah, it's about the right distance that I've been seeing for this. So 136, it's a wedge for me. If anybody cares, I use Hogan PTX irons. Probably the kind of similar to the old Hogan Apex Plus irons, I guess is probably the best way to describe them, which I own a set of those as well on left hand, but these are a little bit more forgiving. All right, so we're leaning a little left, and that pin's right up right, so this should, if I hit this straight, it's going to be a good offset. That was a misread. If you look at my spin, did I grab the wrong ball? I'm going to take a mulligan on this because that was an absolute, if you look at the backspin, QED estimated that. So we're going to mulligan it. Try this again. So for 136, this is my pitching wedge, which is 135, 140. Usually 9,000 spin, not 1608. That was estimated again. What the hell? Did I grab the wrong ball? Well, all right, we're going to try this one more time because these are misreading. I use stickers on my ball for QED, and as long as I use a specific pattern, which I have a shell that's made for it, it's never been an issue. So let's try this one more time. There we go. That was read properly. And the distance is about right, except I pulled it. But yeah, these are not my favorite shots. This is, I think, Sunday pin placement. All right, little 60-degree chip. Get in there. All right, stay. My wedges, I have 3, 52, 56, and 60. They're all Ben Hogan Equalizer with a black finish on them. All right, I'm going to try my favorite club in my bag or the worst club in my bag. That's my driver. It's a regular Stealth, stiff, 10.5, airspeeder shaft on it, which is an ultralight shaft. I think it weighs like 51 grams. Very stable. But I was fitted for it, so it worked well for me, and it was stock, which was nice. My mishits have been pop-ups lately. Bad pop-ups. And I hit that really solid, but my QED did not pick it up because my mat's not set up right. I just switched back to this mat, which is a tiny bit fatter than my others. I need to kick the mat over so it's in the hitting area. And now I'm going to end up skying it because I hit that one pretty low. And it's reading now. Great. hold it. That was not a good swing. Be up there. Get through. Let's see if that's in the way. One of my 228. If I can get to right about there, 152 out of the rough, it's probably going to be my 8-iron's 160. A little right. So if I hit this nice and full, it should be about 150 with the penalty. Oh, I hit it fat. Get up. Oh, too far. Wow, right, I'm at a little bit of a higher elevation. Because that was a definite miss as far as distance. 4-yard longer on GSPro. So 104. This should just be a nice, moderate sand wedge. Sit down. Come on, back. Here we go. My easy tee mat here has got some issues with it sinking in a little bit, so the putts have been a little bit hard on it. That's why I ordered another one. That was me pushing it, that was not the mat. Oh, that's bad. All right. So 156 pin up front. So it's between a 9 and an 8. As my 8 is usually 160 plus, but I'm gonna. And here is actually, we're sitting up higher, so we're gonna go 9-iron. So that's a nice full 9. Yeah, distances are quite a bit longer here. Oh shit, I set wind. Ha! Gotta remember my first round playing wind. I'm trying to figure out why things are flying so different. Oh, this is gonna be like a little bit more like real golf. Because that was 8 mile an hour, probably downwind. All right. Jesus. After playing the US Open online tournament, you get a little bit gun shy when things are running 13 stimp, and I'm only running 11, and that's a huge difference. All right, what do we got? Yeah, that's uphill. We're just gonna go with the 5 wood. Well, it's not as long. At least it should get me short of that and hopefully straighter. That should be good. Needs to sit. Yep. So I got to figure out the wind. I have not played wind. So we're just going to go. Well, I already draw the ball naturally. So let's play 145 uphill. So this is like a. Shit. I don't know. I'm going to go 9-iron. More like a 9.5. But let's see what we got. And hopefully it will draw around and the wind will take it. Let's see what the wind does. Kind of hard to tell. Okay. I can never judge these. 27, feet, slate uphill. Break in. No, I always play too much brake on those ones that are moving that slow. So we got downhill, or downwind, uphill. I'm just going to see what happens with the wind if I can get this ball in the air. I don't seem to hit the driver very high on the simulator, but on the real course I hit it pretty high. At least the way it looks. That was really good. That's one of my higher ball speeds lately. So yeah, that was actually good. I like the spin a little bit high, but I like that 23 range for me. So this is where I have a gap. This used to be my 5-wood. Now my 5-wood probably flies that far. Let's see. This is a 5. Hoping that uphill takes a bit off. And no, too far. Yeah. So thinking 7-wood might be a good fit for me for that distance. Something that carries maybe 220 to 230 range, because my 4-iron's pretty much maxed out at about 210, maybe 215. Sculled it. Sit. I'm putting, even though it's just off. That was me. Not sure if I had the right club or not. Just gonna go right at it. So it's a little over 15 feet uphill, quite a bit off the right. No, that right angle really took that off course. All right, 317. Downhill, which way? Wind's in our face. We're just gonna smack one there, see what happens. See how much this wind really makes a difference. We might pop it up. That's gonna be really bad in the wind. I'm down. Oh, considering it's a short hole, it doesn't matter at that point. 69 yards. Left by 13, uphill. Okay. See if I can pull it over there. Yep. I'll take that. Yep, and again, these putts. It's flat, so it should take a little bit of break, but I think I'm playing too far out. Yeah, when I hit it too hard. .164 downhill. This is an 8-iron for me. Maybe it's gonna go a tad long, but I definitely can't get a 9 there. Tried to lay off on this one, but it might have been too much. Nope. Okay. Again, these putts suck for me. I basically need straight, or I misread these. I probably should play with the BLI brake line indicator set on and just practice that way so that I get comfortable knowing a little bit more of the distances of how much brake to play. But it kind of bothers me when I do use it. So 309, I'm just going to hit a, because it's a short one and that water's there, I'm going to hit a 5 wood here. I pop that one up, a little fat. Sit. All right, get in the bunker. I can take the bunker. Fairway bunkers on GSPro are not bad. I would rather hit out of those than deep rough. 152. And I'm just going to hit my 9-iron and play it like normal distance. Because that pin's more in the middle, so even if this comes up short, it should roll up. Unless you blade it. Nice miss. All right. A tad break at the beginning, but I should miss most of that. Yeah, I'd rather have a putt from 30 feet than from 10 feet. All right. Ooh, okay. If I miss this one, it's like I did on the last hole, I'm in the water. So as long as I aim far enough over, if it ends up being a push. It's a push. Just feel my face wide open on that. Get up. Oh, thank God. That's why I played it over there. 85. Uh, 15 yards short, so that's going to be way short of the green. So this one I'm likely going to chip a little too far. Oh, fuck. Come on. This is Vegas. That would be hard pan. Thing would have rolled 100 feet. I'm going to bogey this hole after that tee shot. Alright. Ooh, holy shit. The fuck was that? Oh, I didn't change it to putter. So this is the benefit of putting mulligans on when you're an idiot and you forget to change the club you're using. We will go here. I forget the shortcut if there is one. I apologize. And I need to hit U, which is putter. I believe the button is labeled U because it was a Unicore problem where the ball or the launch monitor needs to be set to putter to read properly. So they designed it specifically for Unicore originally. All right. That's the rumor anyway. I could be wrong. 580. Playing a little into the wind. That will help me as far as if I push this. Let's see if I can hit a big one here to get home in 2. So very good spin, and a little low on the ball speed, but see it still goes just as far as the one that has more ball speed. It's got that less spin. 281 is going to be a call it 275, 274 with wind. So once in my life I hit this 5 wood about 280, so I'm going to just assume I can reach because I did it one time. All right, I'm going to aim right about there. And it kind of got a little heavy. Yeah, 230 on the launch monitor. I can't complain. Oh, no, no, don't go on the green. Get off the green so I can chip it. Please be off the green. Yeah, definitely do not want to be putting that. All right. The one thing I never practice chipping. And I'm going to try to take that hill out. Sit, 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 sit. All right, at least I kept it on the green. Yeah, just awful. These putts suck. It's like real golf. It seemed like it was sitting off the green based on how it moved on the initial start, but that's fine. 413. There's a 2. I think our driver is going to be okay here. I don't need it, but that's what I'll hit. Yeah, off the heel. Spinny too, right? Yeah, 38. Alright. I am going to be 9 iron. Oh, not even a. Should be just a nice medium smooth 9 iron. Because that pin's tucked way back there. And the wind is pulling that way. Okay. I think I offset the 2. Because that didn't move. Not enough wind to bring it back. Six up. That could be. It could be. Of course not. 293 uphill wind with. Oh, that's tempting. If you go that way, what do I need to carry that? It's uphill though. Yeah, I don't think this is probably where a 3 would, if I could get it somewhere between the 5 wood and the driver, would make sense, but I'd rather have that 220 to 230 club back in my bag. That was good. Oh, you fuck, really? Oh, that was really well struck. I didn't realize that this was just on the cusp. Huge hitting area on QED, but I'm always just missing it by a little bit. Alright, now it's going to be a shitty swing, because I just lost a good one. Yep, pop up, you suck. Yep. Get out there. Oh, you fucking kidding me? That was a pop-up. Holy Christ, that was good. It was a pop-up. That was interesting. What does my launch monitor say? 16-degree launch angle, so that's a pop-up for me. 278 carry? Really? I don't buy that. Go there. I guess. Well, the wind doesn't affect my launch monitor numbers. What was the carry in the game? Oh no, total distance. Yeah, carry was long. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Downhill 43 feet. Oh, just eke into that square. Circle, rather. Oh, Thank God. 170. And this will play down a little. So this is a little 7-iron. I hit it off the toe, but it might be okay. It actually might work out. Come on, wind. Sit. Yeah. Wow, these balls are flying when I'm mishitting them here from that elevation difference of like 2,300 feet. Because I basically live at sea level. That's right about there. It says it's flat, but it looks uphill. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Maybe I'll spend days practicing putting. I'm going to go, this is 430 uphill, so it's a long one, so kind of need to get the distance. Easier to hit the 5 wood. I know most of the time where that's going. This one, it's never have an idea. Oh, spinny. We got 3,700 spin. 190. I'll hit rough 5-iron, I guess. Well, I think I mentioned I use the Hogan PTX irons, and then shafts are the KBS Tour 5s, which Hogan thought would be a better replacement for me than my old Dynamic Gold. And get all of it. Get up. Be up. Thank God it's rolling. And the KBS Tour 5's a lighter shaft, and definitely makes me hit the ball higher usually than my old Callaways that had Dynamic Gold. Alright. Playing a Vice Pro, which is one of my favorite golf balls these days. I just find they're very inconsistent as far as longevity in the sim, where when they crack, they really crack, like split right in half. A good example is I hit this one in a online scramble the other day. Just literally cracked right in half. Most of the time I get just little cracks, but Vice just explode almost. So 182. Oh boy. I'm actually going to go with a hard 7 versus a normal 6 because I want this thing to miss right, even with that wind. That was fat. Feel that one through my joints. Sit there. And do I want to putt or chip? Oh shit, I think I will putt this. Change, please. Why are you not changing? Oh, I'm not on the game. Putter. Play it like right around there and just let it roll down. And where did my ball go? Is that it? That's it. Okay. Downhill? No, uphill. I'm gonna give that a good whack. Oh, it's okay. Not the greatest, but I'll take it. Pushed it. Looking at the dip in my mat and let that affect me. 506. Alright, let's see if we can fix this high, spinny, wristy swing. too much fix. Oh. This one we're just gonna pop a 7-iron kind of down that middle gap there. And I should have went with something stronger apparently. Huh. Or higher lofted. Shit. Alright. Just smack the 5-wood as far as I can get it. Yeah, that was good. I might be in that bunker. Nope, just short. 47. Let's try the Lob Wedge. Club I don't hit often because I find it's just inconsistent for me, or I don't know, it's maybe the wrong bounce. Right distance, but not gonna stop. I will play it just off the cup. Just let it eke down there since it's downhill. Now break. Oh, yeah, too hard. Sit. Alright, we'll give driver one more try. Actually thinking of going to a different, slightly heavier shaft. Similar to what's on my 5-wood, which is the Ventus Red. Not the Bellicor one, the specific one made for TaylorMade, but it feels really nice. And I don't think I tried that one on this Stealth. If I did, I don't remember the results. Pop up. Good spin though, or good, maybe I'm not popping it up. Maybe it's just, I'm so used to hitting it in the wrong part of the face that when I make good contact, it actually is okay. Because that was a good spin. Oh, 128. This is not quite a pitching wedge for me, and a tiny bit more than my gap wedge, but we will hit the gap wedge. This one tends to give me the most amount of misreads on any ball because it ends up usually spinning the ball pretty high if I hit it perfect. That's a weird ball flight. Was the wind blowing over there? The wind was blowing over there. Okay. Keep forgetting about the wind. Yeah, we're just going to play this way off here because of that 3-degree left hill. Downhill 36 feet, give or take. Just didn't hit it hard enough off the rough. That was bad. So, pretty consistent with my golf game lately on the sim. Shooting somewhere around anywhere from 2 under to 6 over, which is still better than my real life scores, which can range from anywhere from 78 to 98. Same course. 16 straight. Yeah. So, how do we finish this one? Par. So that's it. When I'm done playing, this all kind of gets broken up because my wife parks here still. So, pull the stance mat, hitting strip, and move my clubs, and now she can park here. This is my parking area. The whole thing comes down in about 5 minutes. Have the curtains on rods that just pull right out, and my screen can either be lifted up to the rafters or about 10 bungee cords hold it from the rafters up top, and they pop right off So, yeah, hopefully this wasn't too annoying listening to me talk.